All right. We don't need to hear the, the fake Empire March. No. It is Monday, and that means that this is probably going to be our last episode of Breath of Fire, actually. Because... Was I really still only level 29? Wow. So last time, we got the bad ending. And... It's funny because I haven't played this game since probably 95, 96. I haven't played through it entirely. But what I did was I looked it up, you know, kind of vaguely. I tried to keep it a little bit vague. But apparently, if we go to Tantar, which is I think over here, there's a well. And apparently I never got this well. No, I do want to look at what his equipment is. Okay, 8 worms and a rod 5. This should do it. Okay, we got a slab. Now, the slab is a special item. We can't use it, but we can look at it. It is written in an ancient language. Where the mystic water lies, the ultimate power sleeps. Now that ultimate power is what we were missing to get ourselves the, yeah, whatever. Creep. That ultimate power is the thing between us and the good ending. So we need to go do that. Now here's the thing. Magic water, right? Well, the magic water is the purification water from here. So, in we go. Now, we explored this dungeon long ago, near the beginning of the game. And now we have to head back in. Because apparently there's a part of it that we missed. Now, if I had been careful and, you know, keeping track of, you know, the stuff that I had found in the game, I probably would have remembered this, you know, in the sense of having a record of it. But apparently there's some stairs here that we need to find. That was about as detailed as the directions that I got from the little blog post that I found that let me know what the trick was. Because I could have sworn we had gotten whatever was in that whatchamacallit before, but apparently not. And this would also be a good place for us to use Marble 3s, honestly, because we're just going to one-shot everything, and they're not going to give us any useful XP or gold, so maybe I'll do that. If I have any. I have 5 Marble 3s, let's do it. So there's some stairs. Okay, it must be further down. We're just gonna have to explore this dungeon again. And hope that I don't run out of marbles. And I gotta be careful not to accidentally use M drops either. Yikes. I mean, here's another staircase. Here's another staircase. Oh, is this it? Yeah, okay, so apparently you need the gills to go down here. And this is what we're looking for. You've learned Agni. I have? You must have assistants to use it. Okay. What do you mean by assistance? The mystic power will let you see the truth. We got the ultimate power. Awesome. So that's basically what we were missing. Now, from what I understand, I think you need to unmerge Karn in order to use it. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. Okay, Agni is forbidden. That's okay. We'll revert him. Karn's back to normal. Everybody else defends. Agni is now available at 60 AP. Yeah, it's basically, you know, it's like Meteo in Final Fantasy IV. It just maxes out damage. Which is fine. So what we'll do is we'll Puka Karn once more, and we'll just un-Puka him when we get to the end. Alright, let's do this. It is time to finish off this tier goddess thing, and to do it the right way too, that we don't get the goofy ending, where she just laughs and catches on fire. Where's the... Okay, here it is. Spring... And this one... Alright, it does mean that we have to walk through this dungeon one more time, which is a little bit of an annoying thing, but what choice do we have? I guess I could use up the last few marble 3s that we have. Not a terrible idea. And of course, I still haven't memorized this pathway. I think this is the wrong way. Yeah. Oh, god dang it. Because the stupid things are one way only. It's kind of funny how it's so easy to forget these dungeons. Did I miss the message that the Marble 3 ran out? Ah, whatever. Then there was this. Which I think I overcomplicated last time. I mean, I think I have to walk this path, but... Almost. Leave it to Mogu. You're almost there. Weird, just straight goblins or gargoyles over and over again. Kind of an uncommon occurrence. Hello, Turbo Zoom. I'm alright, how are you? Good. We are almost at the end of this game. Last time I went and got the bad ending, and this time the goal was to go get the good ending. Double gargoyles. Okay, we're gonna use blue a little bit here. Snowflakes? No. Vortex? No. Comet? Big Crash. Some of those spell names are ridiculous. Big Crash was a little bit of an overkill. Man, I didn't realize so many of my characters were this close to leveling. Yeah, this is the Super Nintendo version. It's been a long time since I finished it. Fortunately, the good ending is easier to achieve than the bad ending, combat-wise. Yeah, I never bought the GBA version to this one, because I had the Super Nintendo cartridge anyway, so... What I heard is that the GBA version has much increased gold and experience drops from the enemies, which is kind of surprising. Does this give me somewhere useful? Yes, it does. Alright, we're almost there. Let's unfuse Karn. Let's make sure everybody's got health. I don't think we'll actually need it, but it's less grindy. A lot of SNES sports had that kind of rehaul. Yeah, it's true. I mean, there wasn't really any grinding in this game. Like, it was fairly well balanced. I mean, Final Fantasy IV kind of was like it was advertised as being this new type of JRPG with no grinding. And of course, we got the easy version of Final Fantasy IV here, so I'll do anything for you. Please be my friend. Sure, I'll be your friend. Let's be friends. Use the magic of Agni. She'll reveal her true self. I am not. I've done nothing. We've had this already. But basically, the goddess Tyr is a goddess of deception. She's evil, but she'll hide it. Now, she didn't say anything about Agni before, because we didn't have it. But now we do, so... we'll just have everybody else defend. Here we go. You can't challenge me to a fight, you're only humans. Yep, there's the fire sprite. We saw that at the end of the last one. Yeah, that is true. I mean... Definitely was a little bit of stuff that was just too darned obscure, and I had to go look it up. Like, I thought I had gotten the fishing spot where you get the slab to get the hint to the end of the game, but apparently not. And I didn't find the dragon armor until, like, the very end of the game. So I didn't get Rudra until the very end either. Now, slam attacks don't mean anything against... Oh. Wow. This is a lot easier. Okay, Goddess is intrigued. I guess we're gonna have to break down some more. The funny thing about this game was that I remembered a lot of the bosses having a really long post-health bar fight. And I was surprised by how little resistance all the bosses gave me after the end of the health bar. Like, I remember there was one of those bosses kind of mid-game that I felt like that battle lasted forever back when I played it back in the 90s. You know what? Before we get too low, I better make sure the cures work. Because who knows, they might change the rules on me a little bit, but no, they work just normally. So we just gotta pound this goddess and hope we don't run out of health items. A little ridiculous, but I could probably even select the auto battle. Auto battle on the final boss. I mean, I'll probably have to cancel out of auto battle soon to use another cure, but still. A slam attack doesn't do any extra damage, unfortunately. Oh, but that slam does. Maybe one more round. One or two more rounds. It does get first move, so I gotta make sure I have at least 200 hit points before I use a cure. Let's use another one, just for good measure. This is an incredibly simple final fight, but I guess it's supposed to be a little easier than the other one, where you have to juggle a lot of healing because there's no AoE heals in this game. I don't know, the fight with Kefka or the fight with Zeromus are a little bit more enjoyable than this. But it was Capcom's first real try, so gotta give them a little slack. This boss would be a lot harder if we couldn't use Agni either, because Big Crash, I guess, is going to do 70 damage to every character. A little tough to heal from that. There we go. 10 experience, 12 gold. You can't win, humans. This is only temporary. I shall return. Death is but a door, time is but a window. I'll be back. Like you were supposed to move in some direction. You can get a game over by falling through. But I can't move, so. I hope Nina can get us moving. Oh, Sarah's ghost is still around. You know, we still only have her word that that was actually a goddess of destruction. But I guess the true form... I don't know. It'd be funny if this was the bad ending. This is the beginning of a new legend. I have no regrets in leaving you. But what will I do now with my warriorness? Oh, even the Dragon Lord gets in on it. I'll remember that you saved the world. Like, you'll save my game, having saved the world? It's the beginning of a new legend. It's finally over, says Nina. Karn's like, it's about damn time. There's still much work for you. Not really. Help those who lost much during the war. Don't we get any rest? A real hero doesn't quit until the job is done. Where's Ox? Where's Blue? Where's... We're making history, says Nina. We'll all be legends someday. Don't forget you still owe me money. Thanks, Gobi. Is he worthy of hero status? The King of Winland is waiting. Still a lot of work to do. Tell the king that I'll return when I'm ready. What? Well, there's Blue Ox and Moku at least. So we didn't, like, let them fall. Blue goes back to sleep. Ox's new child. Gobi is doing Gobi things. Karn returns to the Thieves Guild. Remember this volcano? We can head back to Tantar. Nina returns to Winland. Her father survives the poison. And finally, they've started their repairs of Drogon. They were waiting to make sure that we actually were victorious. No sense in rebuilding the town if it's just gonna get destroyed again. credits mixed up with a boss gallery. That's not a bad idea. Ted Woolsey. We've seen him in Final Fantasy VI and Secret of Mana. Thank you, Turbo Zoom. Kind of a short stream, but did want to actually get the good ending done before I moved on to something else. And thanks for the follow. Ah, the roach enemies. They're even worse in the next game. Uh-oh, Ted Woolsey's giving himself multiple credits again. He's Kojima-ing it. Man, they had a huge staff for the translation for this game. Like, the story is that, and that would have been after this, is that Woolsey got like 90 days to do all of FF6. And here we've got like 5 people working on the translation of this game, which has a lot less text. But you'll notice that, well, that might be the strong word. Okay, we're finally to the Japanese staff. But, like, one of the weird things about the Breath of Fire series later on, its later translations, is that they have this weird... They must have hired some particular group repeatedly, but they have this weird, like, minimal punctuation method for their translation in the later games. If you play 2, 3, or 4, or even 5, they don't end their sentences with periods and stuff. At least some of the time. And that wasn't Woolsey's team, so I don't know. They must have found somebody else to add a little independent flair to the game. Well, thanks to all the folks at Capcom Japan. Wait, these were still Capcom America? And you. Oh man, how'd they get away with this? I guess the bad ending had the Japanese credits? Wow. There we go. Well, give it a few seconds, but probably this is the end of the stream for today. Very short stream, but it happens sometimes when there's an ending involved. Let's see. Wednesday, I will be running some more Wizardry Labyrinth of Lost Souls. Friday, yeah, have a good one too. Thanks for dropping by and thanks for chatting. Friday, I'll be playing MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. And we'll play some random stuff on Mondays for a couple of weeks before I come up with a new project. So, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Trying various buttons on my controller, but nothing's happening. So, we have completed Breath of Fire. And I'll see you later. Have a good week, everybody.